Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rocco Jeppe, and we thank you for tuning in. We are just finishing up our our pregame show and special introductions. Okay. As we honored the mothers of our women's soccer student athletes, with this being Breast Cancer Awareness Month. They are all wearing shirts today. I wear pink for Trish, as they're battling alongside Amaya Purnell's mom, Trish. As you see, a sign of solidarity out there at midfield. They're joined by the youngsters from the Baltimore Bays and Pipeline soccer squads. And we are about 7 minutes from kickoff time, as this was, again, a special pregame festivity. We expect soon to have our play-by-play voice of the night, Aaron Thomas, to be in the booth. And we're going to step away right now for just a few moments until we get to our starters. Again, it's going to be the number 13 CCBC Essex women's soccer team to take on Frederick Community College. Gagnon. Number 7, Nicole Godoy. Number 8, Allie Pick. Number 10, Zoe Ling. Number 11, Megan Allen. Number 12, Gemma Cariati. Number 15, Alexa Corchado. Number 18, Katie McKevin. And starting in goal, wearing number 0, Haley House. And now, the starting lineup for your CCBC Essex Knights. Number 1, Michaela Boyle. Number 4, Natalie Berkey. Number 5, Emily Vetri. Number 7, Taylor West. Number 10, Kara Dietrich. Number 11, Natalie Marks. Number 12, Danny Zachirka. Number 15, Riley Fackler. Number 16, Lydia Morris. Number 18, Katie Weissong. And starting in goal for your Knights, wearing number 44, Sam Tornator. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America and the men and women of the armed forces. You're always going to use rule of thirds. So, like, if we're going this way, the person with the ball, you want to stay in this side, you know, so you don't have to play catch up. And then if they're going this way, you want to keep the ball. You know what I mean? Okay. So you're not playing catch up with the.
So it's not going like crazy.
Right, right. Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll be able to eliminate a lot of that because of the angle that we use, the glide zoom.
Yeah.
Like I said, when there's a goal, you can zoom in on the goal score.
What's the Frederick mascot?
Cougars.
Good
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Castle here at CCBC Essex. And we've got a good one in store for you here as the Frederick Community College Cougars in the black jerseys are here at the Castle taking on the CCBC Essex Knights. Knights wearing pink socks for Breast Cancer Month here in October. A quick, fast start for the Knights as they quickly send that into their offensive zone, but can't do anything with it afterwards. Boyle gets ahead on it. West has control on the near sideline. Little scrum. Black jerseys come away with it initially, but can't control it. Oh, wow, no. Look for a second like that was going to be a turnover in their defensive zone. Does end up being a turnover, but a little later, they're able to recover. Be interesting to see how this game starts to unfold in the early minutes. Knights, one of the better teams right now, on a hot streak, though the Cougars come in playing very well as well. Two teams playing their best ball. Throw in on the far sideline. Knights are actually up 3 spots in the rankings to number 13 from the last time we spoke. Not a great throw in, only black jersey there, number 7, Nicole Godot. Still yet to see the offense get going for the Cougars. 2 minutes into the contest. Most of that 2 minutes has been spent in the offensive zone for the Knights. Oh, nice tackle there. Wins them possession. Let's see if the Cougars can do something with it. Ball's bouncing around. Somebody's trying to go for it. Little hot potato action right now. Cougars look like they have it, and a whistle will give possession to the Knights on a throw-in. I'll take another throw-in, this time a little bit further up the field, though. Bouncing around. Knights have it. Dietrich on the far sideline trying to make a move past that defender. Stonewalled. And the Cougars will kick it out of bounds. Knights will take a throw in. Knocking on opportunity's door. Mistouch there on the far sideline. Looks like that was Dietrich. Rare mistake for a player that was named the Maryland JUCO Athlete of the Month. Congratulations to number 10 for the Knights, Kara Dietrich, a freshman out of Perry Hall. And there Sam Tornator sees her first action, puts the boots to that. Makes it look easy. Speaking of easy, here's one. Gifted. And wow, really kind of the last line of defense there for the Cougars. If that play wasn't made, if that tackle wasn't there, the Knights were going to have an opportunity at goal scoring. It had 2 white jerseys near that ball. One of them was going to get a shot off. Good defensive play there by the Cougars outside back. Waiting for the player to turn around so I could see what the number is. Give her just due. Katie McKevitt. And there's West. Little sandwich made there. 2 black jerseys. 1 white jersey. The white jersey goes down. Usually not a good ratio. Dietrich. An opportunity at goal here. Put this towards the goal for a teammate. Instead going for it all. Tough save to make. Spinning away from the goalie. Can't catch it cleanly. No white jerseys, though, on that near side to go for the rebound. And there is the save finally made. Whoa, my goodness. Trying to use the body as a shield. Instead, more of a block that you would see on a punt team. West plays that a little bit too far out in front. Seen a lot of growth in number 7 this season. Be interesting to see what she looks like coming back. Oh, there is no next year. She is a sophomore. Here are the Knights on the near sideline. The defensive play there by Dietrich. Get possession back for her team. Couldn't do anything with it. Through ball finds its way all the way through, and a great effort play made by the goalie. And we will see some more Knights offense once again as the Cougars are stopped right at the midfield line. Had that ball roll safely onto Tornator's foot. And outside of that, it's been all Knights. And there is an offsides call. West was offsides, not by much. We'll let the continuation play, though, as Cougars have possession. Comes off of Boyle's head. Knights get it. Good effort by Vetri. Now played in towards the middle. Good defensive effort there from the Cougars, number 15, and a fingertip save there. So the first good effort there was Alexa Corchado, and then Hauk with the save. Full extension. Fingertip save. Once again, no Knights there to go for the rebound shot. You got to think the way that this game is gone, this first 9 minutes or so, thinking you're going to see the Knights break through sooner than later. Knocking on opportunity's door. They're going to kick it down. Nice play from the line. Being aggressive. Cougars player was waiting for the ball to get to them. The Knights player said, you know what, I'll just get to the ball first. Great hustle. Fans at home, remind you to stick around for Game 2. This is only Game 1 of a doubleheader. These two programs' men's teams will be going head-to-head after this one. much like this game, that'll be another game where two teams who are playing really good ball are going to be going head-to-head. Cougars' defense is up to the task so far. Need to see their offense get an opportunity here, as it has been all nights to start things. Oh, off the head. West gets an opportunity. Man, she can't field it cleanly. And her cross left something to be desired. And the Cougars will have possession, but for how long? That's been the question. Oh, nice. Trying to carry it. Nothing there. And the Cougars will still have possession. We have played a little over 10 minutes so far in this first half. This is the most we've seen of the Cougars offense so far. Switching fields, played in towards the middle. Nobody's there other than Sam Tornator. And wowzers, she put the boots to that. Once again, making that look easy.
Spread out.
Lots of black jerseys surrounding that ball. White jerseys were just starting to get into position. Was a little too late, though. See if the Cougars can build on their last offense.
That stuff's not going to work. You got to get it overhead. Hello? Right in front of you.
Boyle wants a call, not going to get it. Ball's going to roll safely towards Tornator again. So all three offensive opportunities the Cougars have had have ended with easy saves by number 44. West down the sideline. He's got the ball, not much of an angle. He's going to turn and cross, and wow, somebody's there last minute. And there's going to be a call in the box. And we are going to have a goal kick here. Kara Dietrich will take the kick. The way this season's been going, this is pretty close to easy money right here. Money talks, as AC/DC once said. 1-0 Knights. 32 minutes and some change left here in the first half. It's 43 goals on the season for number 10. Video game-like numbers.
Essex PK goal converted by number 10, Karen Dietrich. Time of the goal, 12:27.
Kind of knew that was coming. I said a couple minutes ago, the way that this first half had been going, you knew the Knights were going to break through sooner than later. Didn't think it was going to be like that, though. Mistake made by the Cougars defense awards the penalty kick to the Knights. The way the Cougars have been playing leading up to that, that was just a mistake I wasn't expecting them to make. Becomes that much more important for them to fix their offensive troubles now that they find themselves down 1-0 with still so much time left in the first half. Now, if they were to hold off that goal for another 15, 20 minutes, that would have made a world of a difference. And there's the first clear attempt. They're going to have to make another one as it's put back in towards the box. Great job of using the body to shield away, but Boyle with a great tackle. And staying on top of it. Tornatore putting the boots to it. That one will fall out of bounds. Cougars will take over possession. One and done there for the Knights. Not a good effort. And man, if someone was there, that would have been a great opportunity for a give and go. Because the Knights didn't have anybody in position there. The right idea, wrong execution. But the Cougars will still have possession here as they'll take over on a goal kick. Have some special fans in the stands today from the Baltimore Bays and Pipeline. Two youth soccer programs here. Dangerous play to let that ball bounce, I thought. I mean, that would have been a tough catch, but you had somebody coming in like a torpedo to get ahead on that ball. Just interesting play. West, what looked like a bad play at first, ended up being a so-so play. Sir got a lot of spin on that ball. Man, Vetri plays hard. Not sure where the call was there. Vetri not letting it bother her, though. She's cheering up the teammates. Oh. Yeah. Got to be careful with that hand. It's almost like a pass interference call in football. You usually get away with some contact, but as soon as that elbow extends out a little bit, flag's going to come out almost every time. Yeah, it looks like she's got some jewelry in the ears, and now it's on the field. Oh, no. It's going to come out of the game here. And that looks to be a problem for the Cougars because she was the one standing over the ball. That is number 7, Nicole Godot. She was the one standing over the ball, so I believe maybe she was the one they wanted taking the kick.
They don't want this girl taking it either. It's over.
The Atlanta Falcons could have used that on Sunday. That'll count for 3 on Sundays, but nothing here this afternoon. Another kick that didn't find its mark, but, you know, when it's in the air, it looks nice. A lot of spin on that ball. It's like a nice tennis shot. With under 30 minutes to play here in the first half, the score will remain 1-0. And if you're a Knights fan, you got to be excited because, well, the Knights have played like they've played all season long. They've got out to an early lead. They've played great defense. And they've had opportunities on offense. If you're a Cougars fan, well, it didn't start out very nice for you, but you've had some things to smile about in the last couple minutes, some offensive opportunities. And the defense has continued to look solid. Can stay on top of things. The Cougars may find themselves back in this one and possibly tied at 1-1 before the half. Need that defense to stay strong, though, because the Knights, you know, are going to continue to knock on opportunities' door like they're doing right now with a set piece about 16 yards in front of the midfield line. Good ball towards the front of the box. Now West is going to run towards it, and Hauk gets there first and makes the save. Sometimes when you're playing goalie, it's kill or be killed. And like my sometimes broadcast partner Patrick Coonan has said earlier this season, in a situation like that, when you're the goalie, in a situation like that, you just got to make your decision and go. And Hauk made the right decision and made the save. She may have to make another one here, though, as the Knights are knocking on opportunity's door again. And I believe this is our first corner kick of the game. No corner. It's a throw-in, actually. Lydia Morris will take it, number 16. Not a great throw, but did have a white jersey there. I think that was just a good defensive play. Get in front of it. Cougars are out of the danger zone for now. For how long, though? That went off the chest of Marks. Man, great example of why that first touch is so important. A throw-in found Jasmine Lara in a good position, but it came off the bottom of the foot awkwardly, bounced right over towards the Knights, and now they're in position once again offensively. That first touch, so important. Saw it right there. First touch comes off West, strangely, and now the Cougars are in position to go on the attack. Ball control, always so important. You talk to any coach, and they'll preach it. Doesn't matter what level. A team that can control the ball is a team that's going to win the game 9 times out of 10. Substitution coming into the game for the Cougars once again. Knights have not really used the substitutions a lot, if at all. Great idea there from the Knights switching the field. Here's a chance. West going to play it. And I think she'd like to have that one back. There's a one touch. Coaching staff on the other sideline, hands in the air. I think they wanted a handball call. If it did touch the hand, it certainly wasn't intentional. Came at the Knights player like a bullet. One touch, as you saw there, wasn't solid. Given the goal kick to the Cougars. And the boots. Sent around. Oh, good defensive play. Last effort there. And Boyle. Great effort from the midfield to save a possession for her team. And she gets it back again. Great recovery from number 1. Not once, but twice. A turn towards the box. Shot. What a save! Oh, my. Point blank shot. Kill or be killed. And there's no call. Whoa. Man, that one seemed like a pretty blatant trip. Doesn't come back to hurt the Knights or the Cougars, as we'll just restart things, really, as we approach 20 minutes to play in the first half. What an exciting first half. And we may have just saw our most exciting play of the half so far. Here's another turn and shot. Nope, played towards the middle. Oh, and West isn't there. Oh, man, if this game doesn't go the Knights' way, that's a play they're going to be thinking about later today. West should have been there. Oh, the flag was up. Didn't see that. Hard to notice that when you're looking for the ball and you have the sideline ref on the other side. Oh, no, right to number 10. Ooh, man, if they had a team meeting before this game, I'm sure they said don't kick it to her. Nice move, getting around the first defender. And the second, Tornator will come off the line, put the boots to it. Not her best effort. Oh, no, the net's open, and they can't do anything about it. Or can't do anything with it, excuse me. Whew, man. This is one of those plays. If the game doesn't go the Cougars' way, they'll be thinking about that one later. West, a good job to get ahead on it. Can't do anything with it afterwards, though. Great effort all around here. And Boyle like to have that one back. Have a substitution coming into the game. Both for the Cougars once again. Ball's on the far sideline, or excuse me, the near sideline. And no communication there amongst teammates. And we got players for both teams going after the ball, and there was a hard takedown, number 12 for the Cougars. And number 4 for the Knights. Natalie Berkey slow to get up, though she does appear to be walking it off. The sophomore out of John Carroll. Under 20 minutes to play now in the first half. 1-0 is still the score. Ball is bouncing around, and the Cougars are going to be able to chase it down and try and clear it. Going to have to try again. Now they do. And a great job of not just clearing that, but clearing it with control. Not all clear attempts are created equal. Gemma played up, far sideline, a little bit too far out in front of the teammate who was trying to chase it down. Ball played on to this side now. West trying to turn, trying to get an angle for a cross. Eventually finds one, but stonewalled on defense there from number 6, Alexis Gagnon. Ball's bouncing around there. West is going to get another try at it. This time one touch. Finds a target, not the target she was looking for. Shot, save. Whoo. Very, very close to the second goal of the game for the Knights and Dietrich. And that'll be a quick throw, but they'll tell them to bring it back. Tackle by Vetri doesn't amount to much. Cougars still have possession. Trying to go for the through ball, but a great defensive effort. Knights awarded possession. Far sideline, cross, in towards the middle. Saved. Ooh, very, very close. Approaching 15 minutes to play here in this first half. Remember, fans, this is just game one of a doubleheader. These two programs' men's teams will be going head-to-head. They want an offsides call, and they'll get one. And, man, was that close. I know the Knights saw it. Man, that's dangerous to leave it up to the ref like that. Ref doesn't make that call. Ball on the far sideline. Knights will take over possession. Oh, nice play with the head. Then the foot. One touch. And it's pushed away. And we will have our first corner of the game. And it comes 30 minutes into the contest. That's a surprise. Vetri will take this on the far sideline. Vetri, Dietrich, and Boyle have kind of all split the corner duties this season.
That's a good ball.
Phew, man, maybe Vetri's best effort of the season right there on the corner. That had goal scoring written all over it. Doesn't end up going that way, but not for lack of trying. Oh, here they come. And a great defensive effort. That was 10 on 10. Dietrich for the Knights going up against Zoe Ling of the Cougars. Ling comes out on top that time. And the Cougars able to keep this at 1-0 for a little bit longer. Sounds silly to say this since the scoreboard reads 1-0 Knights, but I think this has been a really, really strong first half for the Cougars. They're coming in to the Castle where the Knights have played really well all season long. The Knights 13th ranked team in the nation right now. Here comes some offense, and it's a last line of defense play there by the goalie. Made the play almost accidentally. And Dietrich trying to split the defense, get an angle, and she is sent away by number 11, Megan Allen. And whoa, man, some excitement there. As I was saying before that, I think the Cougars, a great effort from them, and oh man, Vetri had the ankle taken right out there. Got to be under more control when you're coming in for a low tackle like that. That's how players get hurt. As I was saying, the Cougars, I think, have had a really good, solid game plan defensively. They're limiting Kara Dietrich's touches on the ball. And if it wasn't for that penalty kick goal, I mean, this game would be even at 0-0. And it's not like the Knights have had that many opportunities outside of that penalty kick, because if you take that penalty kick away, they only have 3 shots on goal. Now, granted, that's 3 more shots on goal than the Cougars have. But we're talking about the Cougars' defense right now. The Cougars' offense, on the other hand, that's been a major problem. They cannot get past that midfield line. The Knights are well past the midfield line right now, and Dietrich has possession right outside of the box. And it's cleared away by the Cougars once again. Dietrich had that ball for a second, and then 2 black jerseys were surrounding her. They obviously talked about limiting number 10's touches on the ball before getting into this game, and they have been able to do just that. Here come the Cougars. Can they get some offense in the final 10 minutes of the first half? Around 1 defender. Here's the ball in towards the middle, and Berkey makes the play. Is that Berkey? Don't think it is. Looks like number 11. Oh, some trickery spinning around the defender. Not much after that, though. And there's a Cougars player that is down. Looks to be number 1, Jasmine Lara. And that player for the Knights who made that nice play defensively a moment ago, that was number 18, Catherine Wysong, sophomore out of Patterson Mill. And 1-2, 10 minutes and some change left in this one. The first half, that is. 1-0 is the score. And we are back. The injured Cougars player was able to walk off the field with some assistance from the training staff. Keep you posted on if she returns to this game. We have under 10 to play now. Wysong challenged there defensively. Tremendous one-touch pass from Vetri. West. The first half that she'd probably like to forget. Not her best effort this season. There was a rocket on the throw-in. Dietrich. Far sideline. Number 8 is running it down. That's Ashlyn Hales, and Hales cannot get to it. Instead, the defense will put a stop to it. And here come the Cougars. Cougars. Oh, my truck stick! That was a Jamal Lewis-like stiff arm. Cougars still with possession after a couple games of hot potato. The referee has made it very clear that he is going to allow the rough stuff here today, as long as you're making contact with the ball or making a play on the ball. Just over 8 minutes to play now in the first half. Still 1-0 Knights, but not for lack of trying. The Knights have been knocking on opportunity's door this entire 45. And really the last 10 to 12 minutes, we've seen the Cougars offense show some signs of life. They're still on life support, don't get me wrong, but the conversations about should we pull the plug have lessened, I should say. It's a nice move to get around the defender. Can she turn? She cannot. What a defensive move by number 6, Alexis Gagnon, freshman defender out of Walkersville, Maryland. I have lived in Maryland my entire life, and I've never heard of Walkersville, Maryland. This is a tremendous opportunity. Dietrich is the corner kick specialist. She's had a couple of opportunities go her way. Ooh, Nelly. Probably not the player you wanted to go for on a head ball in the box. Shortest player on the field. That's number 15, Riley Fackler. Here's a great opportunity for some offense. You had a great cross on a corner kick from the opposite side. And let's see, is that Boyle or Vetri over there? He backs the line up. Just gets it over the wall. Ends up being a lot better of a ball than it looked like coming off the foot. Man, another move where the Knights don't find themselves in the right position at the right time. That could have been a rebound opportunity there. Just missed it again. Little too late and $1 short. More like 25 cents short. They had most of it that time. Here come the Cougars. They're going to try and switch fields here. Let's see if they can get a little offense moving here in the last 5 minutes. Ooh, last line of defense move there from number 11. The heart had to be racing there. And Cougars will clear it out again, at least for the moment. Not a great clear attempt. You'd rather almost just put that out of bounds, let your team have a chance to regroup. Hug the sideline like that. Physical play there. Vetri wins it. Extra weight room sessions worked out there. There's Dietrich. Played over. Here's an opportunity. Man, takes a weird bounce. It bounces right over towards the keeper, and if that took a different bounce, the Knights probably would have had their second goal of the game. Instead, we're 4 minutes away from going to halftime at 1-0. And, oh, my. You know, that could have went either way because there was some physical play from the Cougars right before then. That was one of those moves where It just doesn't pay to be the last one to do it. Rasheed Wallace would call that a retaliation technical. 3 minutes left here in the first half. What an exciting first half it's been. Now, granted, the offense has been one-sided. Still no shots on goal for the Cougars. The Cougars' defense has come to play here, and they have answered the bell. They've gotten punched around a few times, but they're coming out of the corner swinging. 3 minutes. All that separates these two teams from halftime. Now, these are two teams that are looking forward to halftime, but they're looking forward to halftime for two very different reasons. The Knights got to be happy with the play so far. Oh, where's that going to go? Looked like the feet just got tangled there. Knights looking forward to halftime. Got to be happy with their performance. Cougars got to be happy with their defensive performance. The offense, they got to figure out a way to wake up the offense. You expect to come into the Castle and win a defensive slugfest against the Knights. As Judas Priest says, you got another thing coming. Hot potato, ball's bouncing around. Who's going to get it? Knights will. Wysong. Over to Boyle. And Boyle, hard shot there. Under 2 to play now. Knights play their cards right here. They could control this for the last 90 seconds. We've seen them do that numerous times, not just in this game, but this season. They'll play this back to Tornator, and Tornator will put the boots to it. Dangerous play, working that ball towards the middle. And here's an opportunity for some offense.
Final minute of play in the first half.
And man, I said after that set piece that the Knights, if they played their cards right, could control it for the last 90 seconds. And all the 30 seconds that happened after that was all Cougars. Knights still have a minute to work with, though. Now under a minute. And the Cougars look like they're going to be going into halftime down 1-0. But it does look like their offense has started to come alive. Spent the last minute in their offensive zone. I think that's the longest time they've spent in the hole, as a whole, in their offensive zone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there you see it. The clock will hit triple zeros for this first half. Score 1-0 at the end of the first 45. We got a whole nother 45 coming up after this, though. So stick around. back here, ready to play the final 45 minutes of what has been a very exciting contest so far. Game one of a doubleheader between Frederick Community College and CCBC Essex, as these two programs' men's teams will be going head-to-head after this final 45. The Knights' 13th ranked team in the nation right now. And also playing with number 10, Kara Dietrich, a player who was ranked or was awarded the Maryland JUCO Athlete of the Month award last month. She's got 43 goals on the season. She'll be looking for number 44, I'm sure, at some point here today. Great effort there from the Knights to get an offensive opportunity. We saw the Cougars' offense show some signs of life in the late stages of that first half. Let's see if they can pick up, get that offense rolling again, possibly tie this thing up in the early stages of the second half. I imagine that's what the strategy will be, at least. That's what they'll be going for. The Knights, on the other hand, I think they just need to keep things going. More of the same in the first half. They had their foot on the pedal pretty much that entire first half. They can keep that up in the second. They'll be walking away with a W here this afternoon, more than likely. Here's an opportunity at offense, early stages of the second half for the Cougars. Something we were not seeing in the first half. Cougars went about 10, 12 minutes without even getting the ball past the midfield line. There's an offsides call first of the game against the Cougars. There's a head ball off the head of Katie McKevitt. Another head ball by Katie. And a third for good measure. Katie putting that noggin to good use there. Not a good kick there. Cougars will still have possession. Three minutes into this second half, Cougars getting the offense going. Nothing happening after the throw-in, but they chase it down, get the turnover in the defensive zone, and they'll get another try at it. Wow, not how the Knights wanted to start this second half, I'm sure, as they've been caught flat-footed. And now the Cougars are going to have another opportunity at offense here. Four minutes into the second half, they've already had more opportunities than they did in the entire first 45. Ball played in towards the box, and they do not time the jump right. That looked like it was number 12, Gemma Cariati. And a good opportunity for some offense. Hot potato. The Cougars defense will watch that one safely roll out of bounds. They'll get another go at it here. Oof. Like to have that one back. Alexa Corchado came off her foot wrong. Hot potato. Boyle doesn't know where the ball is. And the Knights are able to play it back towards Tornator, and she'll put the boots to it. Another dangerous move, playing it towards the middle. And hot potato. Boyle comes away with it, plays it over towards West. And we'll have some pushing and shoving go against the Knights as 5 minutes into this second half, the Cougars will take over possession. West, far sideline, played in towards the middle. What a save! Oh, my. A great ball and a great opportunity for some offense, and another tremendous save by Agent Zero, number 0, Haley Hauk. Good give and go opportunity. West. Let's see, more of the same. This one not as good of a cross. Right towards a black jersey. Didn't get enough air on that ball. A little bit more mustard would have helped as well. Cougars will try and cross the field. Oh! Oh! What a play! Oh, my! Tremendous effort all around there. Man, what a play. Was speechless there for a moment because I couldn't believe what I just saw. Knights almost gave a goal away. Man, if the Cougars aren't able to come away with this one, that is a play they will be thinking about later. Ball's in the air. Good head on it, but not very accurate. Cougars are going to get another try at it. And Tornator will catch that one. Oh, man, first touch by Dietrich was not solid there and ends up being a wasted possession. Surprise mistake from the captain, really, number 10. Cougars, another try at it here. Around and around. And West. A lazy play there, just sticking the foot out. Got to get the body in front of the ball there. Almost 10 minutes into this second half. Cougars' offense has certainly come to life. Things continue the way they're going right now. I think the Cougars are going to break even sooner than later. The Knights need something to go their way. I don't think they need a goal right now, but they need a play that swings some of this momentum on their side. It could be right here. Dietrich trying to get around that defender and cannot. A tremendous defensive effort there from number 10, Zoe Ling. Ling has been on Dietrich pretty much this entire time. Number 10 against number 10. It came off the... Whoo! Wow. It came off the hip of the Cougars defender strangely, and that was a gifted shot for Dietrich. She puts it wide of the net. And, man, that was very close to being a disaster for the Cougars. 35 minutes and some change left here in this one. 1-0 is the score. For how much longer, though? Cougars' offense is starting to show not just signs of life, but signs of dominance. Here comes a play, an opportunity around one defender. Shot is tie it up. What a shot from number 2, Lindsey Brandt, the sophomore forward out of Myersville, Maryland, with a tremendous offensive move to get around one defender. I thought she was waiting a little bit too long, but obviously she knew what she was doing. She got that shot off in a perfect position and buried it where Sam Tornatore had no chance to get that one. Tornatore, one of the best goalies in the conference, and really she had no chance to get after that one. 1-1, and I am obligated by contract to say, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a brand new ball game. Could be in store for one heck of a finish. And remember, fans, this is just game 1 of a doubleheader. We've got these two programs' men's teams going head-to-head after this. We knew this was going to be an exciting day for soccer here at the Castle. Frederick coming into town, both teams playing possibly their best ball of the season right now. You're seeing two juggernauts collide. Oh, here's a play. Offensive opportunity for the Knights. And Hauk comes off, makes the save. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a whistle and a card. Got to be under more control than that. He made the contact after the ball was in the hands of Hauk. You can't even argue that that was 50-50. Hauk already had that one in her hands. You just got to be smarter than that. Lucky that it's just a yellow. One is the score. How much longer will it remain the score? Once again, the Knights need a play to get some of this momentum on their side. All the momentum, I think, is on the side of the Cougars right now. Here's a good ball in towards the middle, and it splits the uprights. Oh, man. Another really good cross from West. West, I think it's safe to say, is rebounded from her poor performance in the first half. Couple balls in that first half I thought she had a chance at that she didn't get to. But here in this second half, she's put 2 crosses on that easily could have been goals for the Knights. 33 minutes and some change left here in the second half. Great effort there from Vetri. Vetri, one of those players for this Knights squad. You're not going to see her name pop up in the box score a lot in terms of goals and assists, but if you watch this team, you're going to see that number 5 jersey around the ball a lot. The coaching staff always loves to have a player like that in the starting lineup. There's Hauk making a save. Oh, no, she can't make it cleanly. She just gifted a corner kick to the Knights, and look who's going after it. No questions this time. It's number 10, Kara Dietrich, and she's taking it from the far sideline. She's got a history of putting this in goal-scoring area for her teammate. Biggest moment of the game right here. Dietrich. Oh! And a black jersey got ahead on that. A tremendous defensive effort. This one caught cleanly by Hauk. Spent all that as a corner kick taker. A good effort, but a better effort defensively. Here's Boyle chasing it down. Gets to it. Played over. Dietrich can't control it initially, but gets it back, but can't do anything with it. there's a dangerous ball floating around there, 50-50. Cougars get to it. They've got possession. They switch fields. They're on that far sideline. And they'll give it up to the Knights. Ball's in the air off the head of Berkey. Oh, what a 50-50 win there by Vetri. Vetri plays it up to Dietrich. Dietrich's got a chance. No! My! Don't know if that came. Oh, it obviously came off the foot wrong, but I don't know if she just misplaced the shot or maybe put a little bit too much power on the touch. Maybe she wanted to play it around the goalie and then chase up to it. Regardless, it came off the foot wrong. Missed opportunity there for Dietrich and the Knights. Dietrich got her 43rd goal of the season earlier in the first half. She was looking for number 44 right there. She was oh so close. Under 30 to play now. Tremendous one-touch passing there from the Cougars, setting it up on the far side, or excuse me, the near sideline. Tornator puts the boots to it. Another good kick. A lot of backspin, and that's a tough one to play in the air with the foot. You want to play that off the chest. Ashlyn Hales got bailed out there. That was a bad play. Ended up deflecting off of a Cougars player. Knights can't do anything with it afterwards. Here come the Cougars once again. That's off the hand, and they'll get the call. A little late on that whistle, but it does eventually come. They put the boots to it, off the head. Here come the Cougars. Ball is in the air. It's bouncing around. Vetri's going to get to it. Tremendous tackle there from Brandt. Ball's bouncing around. West, Stonewall trying to get that, and the call goes against the Cougars. That'll give a possession to the Knights. Not a great touch from West. Gives possession right back to the Cougars. Opportunity for offense here. Set piece, 15 yards in front of the midfield line. Put right in front of the box, and that goes off of a Cougars player, and now it is cleared out of the danger zone. Not a great effort there from the Knights. The second half has not been very kind to the Knights. They have had some offensive opportunities, but I think they've missed on more than they've hit. That one hits off of a Cougars player and ends up giving them possession. The Knights are able to rebound and clear it out of the danger zone for now. Just over 25 minutes to play. Here comes the Knights. Played around. Nothing there. Still have possession, though, and they'll switch fields this time. Dietrich, shot well wide of the net. I think that's a frustration shot right there. It's been a frustrating afternoon for number 10 for the Knights. Not a lot of good opportunities. Not a great goal kick there. Doesn't come back to hurt the Cougars, at least initially. Oh, great tackle right in front of the midfield line. Gets the Knights possession back, and that's going to be a whistle, go against the Cougars. And number 7 will get a talking to from the ref. Next time around, it'll probably be a set piece, this time about 19 yards in front of the midfield line. A little bit of better position this time. Let's see if they can put this more in towards the goal. Better effort. Great save, though. And Hauk was leaning towards that way. She saw where that ball was headed towards and got herself into a perfect position to make the save. And a solid tackle there from number 7, Godot. We'll have a substitution check into the game. And they're checking in for West. West is headed over towards the bench. She's doing a lot of running here in the second half. Be interesting to see if she checks back into the game at some point. It's been an up and down game for her. Some ugly in the second half, but some really pretty in the first half. And this will be a corner kick. Great opportunity for some offense. Last corner for the Knights was really solid. It took a tremendous defensive effort to send it away. Another good effort. And it's a goal for the Knights! Oh my, what a goal! Hauk came out, tried to put the fists on it, mistimed it, and a Knights player was right in the perfect position at the right time to make the play. And what a change of pace, too. This kind of game for the Knights has been a game where they haven't been in the right position at the right time, but they get the goal when they need it most. Right position, right time. So Dietrich has an assist to go along with her goal, and Faulkner has a goal to go along with a tremendous effort. So it's good news all around if you're a Knights fan, because the Knights just took the lead. 2-1. And Dietrich continues to pad her stats and make a case for the all-conference team. Knights not out of this one just yet, though. The Cougars more than capable of getting a second goal that would tie this game up, but the time is not on their side. 22 minutes left in the game. That seems like a lot of time right now, but you blink and that time's going to be gone. The time seems to go by faster when you're playing catch-up. The Knights could take advantage of this opportunity in front of them. They may be able to put the dagger in. put the boots to that, try and play it through the middle. Here comes an opportunity. Cougars on the sideline. They cannot play it well on the first touch. And now they'll have to go for the cross instead of the goal. And the cross does not work. Man, oh man, a great example of why the first touch is so important. Number 8, Allie Pick, was really gifted that one. If she could have played that one a little bit cleaner, she may have been able to turn that corner, head in towards the box, and have an opportunity at goal scoring. Instead, the Knights will take over possession with a throw-in on the near sideline. Remember, fans, this is just game 1 of a doubleheader. These two programs' men's teams will be going head-to-head after this, so stick around for that. Not going to want to miss that. Much like this first game, that's two teams. Here comes Pick, an opportunity, and sent away by Berkey. Berkey saw what was coming and made a beeline towards that near sideline. Not out of the danger zone just yet. As I was saying, though, much like this game right here, the men's game after this is going to be a really good one. It's going to be against two teams that are possibly playing their best ball of the season right now. And what a time to be playing your best ball as we are rapidly approaching tournament time. Seems like just yesterday we were having the annual season kickoff mixer. Ball played up. Here's a great opportunity for some offense, and the defense just stonewalls them. Sniffed it out and shut it out. That was a nice play defensively because that was really close to being the dagger right there. Here come the Cougars trying to get something going offensively. The Knights defense, though, up to the task. Here's a ball played over everyone's head. Knights on the near sideline, and Katie comes up and makes the play. The Red Rifle, Katie McKevitt. A nice play there. Her defensive effort is not going unnoticed by her teammates, I'm sure. 2-1 is the score. And just over 15 minutes left to play in the game. Clock not a friend of the Cougars. They need to make a play and make a play fast. Another good defensive effort there by Berkey. Berkey, he's a good player for his last line tackle. She always seems to make a good line towards the ball. Rarely do you see number 4 out of position. Berkey, a sophomore out of Bel Air, Maryland. The referee will continue play here. Oh, good head ball there by Boyle. Finds Dietrich. And now Boyle with the play up. That actually wasn't Boyle. That was Vetri. Boyle's on that far sideline. Fetcher will have a bounce towards her. She'll play it with the left foot. And it is finally cleared out of the danger zone, but not for long. Knights will continue to knock on opportunity's door. And that one went off of the foot of a Knights player, so the Cougars will take possession just over 15 minutes to play in game one of our doubleheader. A little bit of a disagreement on where that ball went out of bounds and who touched it last. Only opinion that matters, though, is the ref, and he's the one who says it's Cougars' ball. Under 15 to play now. Cougars running out of time, and they're running out of momentum as well. Incredible what that corner kick goal for the Knights did for this game, because before then the momentum was all Cougars coming off that tremendous goal. Cougars are going to have to figure out a way to get through this Knights defense in the final 14 minutes. They're going to be walking out of here with a loss. It'll be a tough loss to take, too, because they came to play here. Even in the first half when their offense wasn't playing well, their defense is playing well enough to keep them in the game. And you saw their offense light up and get that just tremendous goal from number 2, Lindsey Brandt. Ball's bouncing around. Boyle plays a 50-50 over to West. West gets it under control, trying to turn the Jets on, but a tremendous defensive play on that far sideline from number 6, Alexis Gagnon. Oh, wow! And that's the dagger, folks. What a tremendous goal. Man, I wish we had replay, because if we did, I'd just sit here and be quiet and let you watch that one on replay, because nothing I'm going to say is going to do that one any justice.
Scored by number 15, Riley Fockler. Assisted by number 7, Taylor West. Time of the goal, 77-12.
Shortest player on the field. Second shortest, actually. Michaela Boyle's an inch shorter. Riley Fockler, 5'1", freshman out of Perry Hall, Maryland. Perry Hall High School is where she spent her high school days. 2 goals, and that second one, it was the dagger. 12 minutes left in this one. I'd be shocked if the Cougars had what it took to make the comeback here. It seems like the wheels are starting to fall off because this is another good offensive opportunity. Oh! Just a bit over the net. Ball bouncing around. Here's Vetri. One touch. Tried to find Purnell. Could not. Ball will roll safely back to Berkey, and Berkey will play it up to Purnell, and she'll play it out of bounds. 10 minutes left here in this contest. 3-1 is the score. 1 goal in the first half for the Knights, and then 2 in the second. The Cougars got their goal early on in the second half. We were even for a while here in the second half, and then Kara Dietrich put a tremendous corner kick into the box, and Faulkner was able to make the play. And Riley added another goal a few minutes later. That's where we stand right now, 3-1. A tremendous display of offense once again here for this Knights team, as there's a stat on that scoreboard that I think says it all, and that is 10 shots on goal. 10 shots on goal compared to only 4 shots on goal for the Cougars. Now, if you've been following this Knights team all season long, you know that you've seen a lot more lopsided numbers than that on the scoreboard. We've seen some games where it's been, 18 shots on goal. 10 shots on goal. 3 goals to go along with it. You'll take that ratio. It's pretty good math right there. Oh, nice move, using the spin to get around the defender with control. And I don't know what Vetri was waving her hand at. Her teammates didn't have any kind of chance to get to that one. That was way too far out in front. Maybe she was trying to slow the ball down. Vetri cannot get around those defenders. Boyle has it. Here's West. West, can she chase it down? She cannot. Wow. I don't know if you'll see that again. West not paying attention there. Had an opportunity at the goal. I think she thought Halk had possession of it, but she didn't. That's why you play to the whistle. You play till the ball. That was a head scratcher. West is going to grab some pine after that one. Just over 6 minutes left in the contest. 3-1 is still the score. Ball's on the far sideline. Knights have possession. Good defensive effort there. Number 10, Zoe Ling. Oh, what a one-touch on a throw-in. And they will cross it over onto this near sideline. And now a through ball that finds its way through. Here come the Cougars. Opportunity shot and saved by Sam Tornatore. Tornatore not going to get the shutout here today, but well on her way to picking up a W. Oh, here's Dietrich, and man, she'd like to have that one back. Almost had her 44th goal of the season. Five minutes, all that separates these two teams from the end of the contest. Dietrich going to carry around two defenders, cannot get through them, and they made an Oreo sandwich right there. Two black jerseys on the outside, and Dietrich was stuck in the middle. And there's a whistle away from the ball. Ooh, Berkey. Clear attempt did not work the way she wanted it to. Dangerous play. But she's able to regroup, and her teammates help her out. That ball is rolling up the sideline with just over 4 minutes to play. Ball's bouncing around, little game of hot potato. Knights look to have, or Cougars look to have won it as they cleared it out of the danger zone, at least for now. Or excuse me, the Knights look to have won it. West checks back into the game, getting a chance to redeem herself for that mistake a few minutes ago. And what a chance. As the ball finds her foot in the box there. Really gifted one. Three minutes left. Slow things down to have a substitution check into the game for the Cougars. Sure, both teams at this point are happy to have that clock, or have the game, slow down a little bit. This one is no longer in doubt. Cougars have two chances left, Slim and none. And Slim is getting up and getting ready to walk out the door. Great effort that time from West. As you see on that far sideline, the Knights men's team is getting warmed up and ready to take the field. They will be taking the field in 2 minutes, as we'll have a short break for warm-ups for the men's game, and then we will get things started on game 2 of our doubleheader. If you're a Knights fan, this has the potential to be a great night all around. The women's team is getting a W. The men's team has a chance to get a W in Game 2. And, hey, the Yankees are losing. Oh, dangerous play there. Trying to play it with the heel. West was right there. Tillman's out of bounds, last touch by the Cougars. Just over a minute left. Knights will take over possession, and they can play hot potato for the last 65 seconds if they want.
Final minute of play in regulation. Final minute.
And the cheers from the stands come in. Had some extra fans here in attendance, some extra special fans, some players, some youth players from the Baltimore Bays and Pipeline. That's 2 youth soccer programs here in the surrounding area. 25 seconds, all that separates these 2 teams from the end of this contest. And what an exciting contest this has been. I know the last, 12 to 15 minutes, the excitement level wasn't there. But, everything up until then was just tremendous. Great effort on both sides. The Cougars just came up a little bit short. And the Knights will be getting the W 3-1, the 13th ranked team in the nation. Maybe moving up a little bit in the rankings after a big win against the Frederick Community College Cougars. 3-1 is the final score. Remember, fans, stick around for Game 2 of our doubleheader as these 2 programs' men's teams will be going head-to-head, and the Knights will have a chance to make it a clean sweep of the Cougars. So stick around, but if you can't, well, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.